Y'all, I know I'm told this like every day, but I'm tall as heck. Trying to get my measurements right for this backdrop for this thing. And I guess I could show you guys a little bit of my setup, but trying to show you my setup without showing you my messy room somehow is going to be kind of hard. So I might wait for that on a later date. So today, let me start by saying sorry for the noise in the background if you guys hear anything crazy, because the way this house is set up is that you could kind of hear everything. So yeah, that might happen throughout the video. Like I'm right above the kitchen, so everybody goes to the kitchen and then you're gonna hear a bunch of noise. And it wants to rain, so my lighting isn't as good as, oh goodness. My lighting isn't as good as it should be. So yeah. Just forgive the noise. I can't control the setting right here. Maybe if tomorrow's a good day, I'll go outside and record this, but I don't know. It's not, it is what it is, and this is what I got to give. So today, let me just introduce myself first. Hey, my name is Chelsea Davis, aka Cece, and this is Be Epic. I want to try the 7-day challenge to where I am recording on the same day and posting the same day my my videos. The 7-day challenge, like record and post video, boom, 7 days at each day for 7 days. I know I haven't been like face to face with you guys in a while, and I deeply apologize, but this is what this video is about. It's literally venting and just me talking to you about everything that's been going on, even overseas life. It's just stuff for a little bit of everybody. Well, a little bit of everybody, a little bit of everything. Just me talking to you guys because I need to just talk to you guys. I feel like I don't have that in my channel. Sorry, I'm fixing something. I feel like I don't have that in my channel, and I need to do that more often. And I also need to keep track on how long I'm venting to you guys and talking and all this jazz, because I will sit here and talk more than 20 minutes. I just started the camera. Maybe I'll chop some things out, maybe I won't, but yeah, just roll with it. This is gonna be a bit of a process, and I'm still learning about a lot between the cameras, between sounds, and sorry for the cracking. I just do that with my ankles. That's just, if you know me, which half of you do, my ankles just crack. I just have an old lady body. I'm sorry. That's if old ladies' bodies crack. Yeah, that's another thing. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Everybody's gonna be up and about. If they're not moving around the house, they're up in their room or not, or just moving around the house. Like it's just gonna be noisy, and I apologize for the time that I'm recording this, but I have two angles, so if you see me looking away, that's probably why. Or sometimes I just like to look away and talk. So yeah. So while that's loading and my phone, I also have like 2 or 3 phones. I have I have 3 phones and an iPad and 2 laptops. So if things go off, it is what it is. I'm not putting all of my devices on silent. I'm sorry. All right, so last week, if you saw me posting, if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, I like to have my personal Snapchat only to the people I know, or if I see you commenting below and I'd be like, oh, that's Allie, so I'll have her follow me on Snapchat. Only a few people can see me on Snapchat, but I've been posting stuff that I've been doing for the past, I guess, month, or anything that feels like it's important that I should post about, I post. So, yeah, there's that. That's important. You should go follow that. So on Instagram, y'all, I went to New York for a weekend to play in the Do NBA 3x, it's like 3x ball tournament. So yeah, I went to New York and Brooklyn last weekend, and it was so much fun. I still have to make a video for you guys about that weekend, but I am so peeved. Like, yo, Instagram does not let you download or upload your live streams. And I did a whole live stream. About that experience, like walking the Brooklyn Bridge. I've never walked the Brooklyn Bridge. That was so awesome. Yeah, so Brooklyn, we played a 3-on-3 contest, and 3-on-3 games. We played 3 games on Saturday. Then we played 1 on Sunday. It was the semifinals. It was a total of 5 games. And we lost the semifinals. Should have won it, but it is what it is. All the games we played ended up being close games. That shouldn't have happened like that, but it is what it is. So we lost the semifinals, and then we stayed to watch the finals. And I'll throw up a picture. These girls, I think from Princeton, we got to talk to some of them. They're awesome. And they actually won that Brooklyn tournament, so they'll be flying to LA to win that tournament up there. Or should I say over? I don't know where in LA it'll be, but hopefully we can try it again. Still looking into that, but we'll see. So yeah, and then I went to New York yesterday for a funeral, but it was great to see the rest of my family, and I'll show some pictures up about that too. I got to do some of my grandma's hair, and I just got to help her get ready and stuff. It was so nice, like, talking with everybody and seeing everybody again. Like, being overseas for so long, like, everybody knows, like, I play basketball and I'm going overseas and all this and that and all this and that, but I never get to see them. I never get to really have a big family. I came from my grandma who had. I came from a family when my grandma has 12 children, and then my other grandma has 2. So I have 14? No, even more. Aunts and uncles. It's like, it's ridiculous. Like, and then if they divorce and get another, like, I have another one. Like, it's crazy. So I don't get to keep up with everybody, and it's so hard to. I want to, but I try. So, yeah, so we went to the funeral. The funeral ended so late, we didn't end up doing anything else but going to Brooklyn and coming back. I just passed out in the car. I passed out on the car because I was so tired, like 10:30, 11 o'clock. I'm out like a light. But it was fun. I enjoyed it so much. It was fun. I might throw some pictures up, but I might not. Just trying to get these videos out here and just trying to talk to you again. Yeah, so I was talking to, when we were in Brooklyn, we stopped at a club real quick to pick up some CDs. My dad wanted some CDs. I was talking to this lovely lady who was I believe the wife of the guy who owned the club, and she was talking about how her daughter is her 3rd year in college, and she's interested. She might be interested in playing overseas, might not, but she's trying to figure out. She's having problems with, I guess, her relationship on the court. Like, here's my 2 cents, okay? athletes in general. I had to switch. I had to change my seating up real quick. Athletes in college or in high school at that, but athletes should always have a circle of friends outside their sport. Now, life in general can be lonely. It can be very lonely. But that shouldn't stop you from mingling outside the sport, because you don't understand how many close friends you'll have outside of the sport. Like, yes, you'll always be around your teammates between practices and games and going away for away games and doing team bonding stuff. You'll always not always have your teammates, but you'll always be around them to where you have to get to know them. Now, when it comes to outside of there, and I know especially nowadays, since they're giving athletes like stipends and whatnot, but I know it can be a 24/7 job. I know it can be a 24/7 job. It was when I was in college, but we didn't get stipends. Jealous about that, by the way. But like, like you have to have that circle of friendship outside of your sport, because it's a lonely world. And networking, I have to say, I think is the number one reason why to go to college, okay? Or go to school at that. Because half of the shit you learn from school or school period, you're not going to remember that shit in 10 years from now. Like, unless you got photographic memory or something like that, or you're practicing it every day, you're not going to remember it. The most things you're going to get out of school is the people you meet, the connections that you have with these people, and how to live your life outside of college. Like, basketball has taught me just everything. Like, etiquette, how to communicate, how to be a team player, everything in my life. So, to be honest, like, I went to school for basketball pretty much, not for classes, which it blows my mind. But, I mean, I'm not going to say not to go to school, because, I mean, you can choose not to, but at the same time, don't not go to school, don't knock it. Like, it's there for a reason, I mean, even though it may not be the best reason, but anyways, besides the point. Again, I'm venting, I know. That's kind of the point of the video. But sorry if you guys heard that. That was my dad's laugh. Yeah. So overseas. So again, I was talking about connections with through college and things like that. My homegirl Leo, she just won some tournament I saw on Instagram. I didn't try to read it. It was in Spanish. I can read Spanish, but unless I like focus on it, I try not to. I don't try not to read it, but I'm just scrolling. You know that Instagram trap where you're on the phone, you're just like scroll. So I saw Leo. She won some tournament. I guess it's a big deal. Like, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up. I've tried not to be on those Instagram, Facebook traps, but sometimes I get caught. So, for example, like with Leo, I played college with her. So, with Leo, I originally met her at college, right? And she was on my team. She came from Spain and went to college at Florida State for 4 years. We played together for 4 years. And then we played against each other. We played against each other overseas after that, in Spain, actually. So, she's not actually a good example, but at the same time, she is. But we got to know each other. Like, we got to be really close. And having her as a friend among other people that I could start listing, like Lucy Lauda, I'm thinking of. Oh my gosh! Sandra, a bunch of people I could list it and go on and on. My cousin Timmy, everybody. There's a bunch of people that just helped me like stay level-headed while overseas because I'm away from home. I'm away from what I know. I'm in a different world where I just don't know a lot of things. Like it's bad enough that I come back here and I've learned more things that I have ever learned in the past years that I was in school, like about taxes and all this jazz and stuff like that. Like, she helped me stay calm, she was just there for me, and as well as everybody else that I named and mentioned, they just helped me stay positive, stay mentally healthy. And that's important. It's always important to have connections outside of basketball, even inside of basketball, to where you have those healthy connections, that positive energy. Like, go to either different parties or just, I'm not telling you to be outgoing because everybody's not outgoing, but you have to be out and about. Even if you're studying, try and change your settings where you study sometimes, because you might study in the library and find somebody else is studying the same thing for the same class you are, but they go at different times or something like that. Like, mingle, go out there and befriend people that you normally wouldn't. Like, especially in a college setting. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but going to Florida State, we had us, TCC, and FAMU. Those are three different colleges, like around the corner from each other, pretty much, to where you can find other people, even other friends on other basketball teams or something like that. That is very important, to network and to be outside of that comfort zone sometimes, because it's important to, one, challenge yourself, aka 7-day challenge, and it's important to grow these connections for after college, because you never know where you'll be in life. You never know where they'll be in life. You never know. You just never know. Okay. And besides that, it's healthy. Like, you don't want to be miserable in college. Like, come on. College is supposed to be like the best time of your life, in my opinion. It's supposed to be either during college or after college. It's supposed to be like one of those best times of your life where you're just having fun, going to school, doing craziness or whatever. So it's important to do that. That's why it's so important to have connections outside of basketball, outside of your comfort zone. What else? So I know I talk about this in like all of my videos, but overseas life isn't isn't like, you know, it's fun. It can be fun, but it's just not what everybody thinks. Like I still live with my parents, okay? I mean, it's not like that. It's not like that's everybody's situation, but 9 times out of 10, if you've been overseas for, I don't know. I guess everybody's situation is different, because some people came up with money, some people didn't, okay? Just because you go overseas does not mean you come back with all this money. If that's the case, I would be driving around in a Bentley or some shit like that. Like, ooh, Lord, I am on a budget every day, all day, and I'm proud of it. Actually, I've been learning a lot. Like, I just coming home has opened so much. Like, has opened my mind and my eyes up to so much here. But being away has helped me. Being away has helped me with, being so thankful for my family. Like, you guys don't understand. Ah, being at that funeral just made me close. I think I was second, I was praying. I was praying that I had a better connection. Whew. I was praying that I had a better connection with my dad and with my family. I'm so happy that I went because I got to see a different part. I got to be closer to my family than in a way that I never thought I would. And everything that even is happening now, I thank God every day because it's happening for a reason. Excuse me as my voice it just disappears as I get excited, whatever. I don't know. I'm just so happy. I'm so thankful. I'm so proud for being, I'm just so happy to be here. I'm so thankful. And if you guys are watching this, I'm thankful for you for watching this as well. I just have so much to be thankful for. It's ridiculous, but let's stop talking about that. I don't like crying in front of the camera. I don't like crying in front of people. I don't. It's not something I like to do. So yeah. I just the past month I had a job for about a month. The past, I guess, couple months since I've been home. I've had a job. I was actually a front office assistant, and that job was so cool to me. It was fun. I got to meet new people I've never even seen in Delaware before. It's in Smyrna, and it was just fun. Like, I enjoyed it. The people, my coworkers were great. It was an enjoyable moment. Everything was cool until I got fired. I did get fired. So they released me, but Delaware has this thing where you work and they can release you or fire you without any reason at all. So when I first got fired, my coworker fired me, first of all. And like it was through word of mouth, I guess per se. So she said not to come back in. This is your last day. All this jazz. But she said she didn't know why. She didn't know why. So I was pretty much that for a while till I came back in and spoke to the boss. For a while, I was fired and didn't know why. So after I got back, I came back to get like a release form saying that I was released and stuff. I spoke to my boss and she said that it was because during the week, which actually I was fighting with my boyfriend. So I was already down. She told me that during 1 week, my coworker had said that I wasn't producing as much work as I should have been, or something like that, something along the lines of that. I probably won't ever forget that. But it's just crazy to me how it was technically through word of mouth. I mean, I understand because that coworker, she pretty much runs the business when the boss is away. And at the time, a lot was going on. A police officer died. It was one of my boss's closer friends, and I'm sorry for that. May he rest in peace and everything. Both the I believe the shooter and the victim rest in peace, because I don't understand. I don't understand how the stuff can just escalate to that and lose your life over it. I don't think I'll ever understand it unless I'm in those shoes, but I don't know. But besides the fact, so I got released, and you can be released without a reason. Like, I don't know. It was crazy, but I enjoyed my time being there, and I thank them for having me, you know. But I mean, overall, like I said, with overseas, like oh shoot, it's a good experience. What's going on with you? Okay, I think my camera just shut off. I guess I was recording for too long. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. That's right. So yeah, I just thought it was a great experience, and I don't know, I just enjoyed it. So fast forward, so I got released. Then I've been fighting some paperwork and so on and so forth, and now I got rehired and I'm doing another job. So the past 5 or 6 months, it's been hectic. I know when I first got here, I didn't want to tell you guys that I left Romania, because I didn't want it to be out there just as of yet. So yeah, the Romanian team did a good job and finished the tournament, finished the season in second place. So that was really good. I see you guys' Instagram pictures now, and you guys are looking great. Keep it up. And snaps. I follow you guys. That was a great job. Second place, I mean, it's not first, of course, but you guys fought. I know you guys. You guys played hard. Yes. So I think that's pretty much everything being caught up. In tomorrow's video, I'll talk about more of my dreams and aspirations and other stuff I guess I've been doing. Leave me links. Not leave me links. What am I saying? Leave me comments below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Welcome, by the way. And this is just gonna be a long 7-day of just venting and me catching up with you guys. I want to talk to you guys. So, where are you guys in life? Like, I want to know what part are you, where are you in your life? Are you in school? Are you in high school? Are you in college? Are you done with school? Are you looking for a job? Are you knee deep in your profession or in your work area and are looking for something else? Like, just tell me it in the comments below. I'll get back to you ASAP because I get it to my phone. And what's going on with you? Is there anything you want me to talk about in this next 7 days or 6 days now? Talk to me. Talk to me. Love me. Okay? Okay. Let me stop playing with you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!